This is Down to the Wire 513.
Everybody else can shut up. It is time.
Ooh, Fly Man Ring.
Back in the building, man.
Yo, we in the building, we back.
Make sure y'all follow us on everything Down to the Wire 513. Yo, welcome back to another edition Down to the Wire 513. Brothers back in the building, man. We took a week off last week to get our minds right, reset for a moment because we know March Madness is here. So we about to hit the road running for the next 3 months straight.
About to get mad with y'all, man. About to get mad.
Man, Rand, how you feeling, brother?
In the building. Feeling good. Feeling great, brother. How you feeling, man? We back.
Hey, man. Blessed Black, highly favors, man. Good. Hey, it's good being back and talking sports, man.
Hey, man. It's good to be back. It's good to be back. It's good to have a little break, but, definitely good to be back for sure, man.
Facts, man. So, as always, make sure y'all give us a follow on everything Down to the Wire 513. Just Google us, as I always say. Josh Gavin, he'll be joining us momentarily. He's went to a local high school game.
Yes, sir. We got the local sports going too,
Facts, but happy March, man. Cue up Future's music. I will play Future right now, but we don't get
yeah. We won't get to that madness again, but nah, man. Happy March.
Yes.
NCAA
tournament.
Good time of year.
NCAA tournament kicks off in 2 weeks.
Yeah.
2 weeks from Thursday, as a matter of fact. College conference tournaments has been getting right now. The bigger conference tournaments start next week. So yeah, man, a lot of college basketball discussion will be had over on this pod over the next month. We'll just go ahead and start with one of the biggest stories that's been dominating college basketball, because it seems like it's been a lot of talk about the only remaining college basketball team being undefeated, and that's the Miami Redhawks, who are currently 29-0, if I'm not mistaken.
Miami of Ohio, that is not the U.
Miami of Ohio, yes.
Miami of Ohio, here back in far neck of the woods here in Oxford, Ohio. Here.
Shout out Travis Steele, former Xavier coach.
Hey.
But yeah, he has his Miami Redhawks undefeated. They have one more game this Saturday on the road against Ohio. I heard, been seeing a lot of people from Athens going to be at that game trying to snap the winning streak. But it seems like the basic question is, should Miami of Ohio, outside if they don't win their MAC tournament, should they be an at-large? Should they get in as an at-large team? They said this would be if they were to do it, this would be the first time the MAC will have two at-large teams for the first time since 1998-99 season. So it's been that long. But we'll just go ahead with that question, Rand, my brother. So if they don't win the MAC tournament, should Miami of Ohio Redhawks be an at-large bid get in the tournament?
I think absolutely, man. If you look back at history of the tournament or history of the tournament in the field, there's not been a team that's went undefeated in the regular season that's not made the tournament. So even if they don't win, their the MAC tournament, they should definitely get that large bid. They took care of business all season and are going to the conference tournament undefeated. I think they're ranked like 20. Last month they were 21st in the country. I think I'm not sure, they probably went a little higher now. But still, they're a top 25 team in the country. Regardless if they win the conference tournament or not, even if they get blown out in the conference championship or in the first round of the conference tournament, they should still get a large bid, in my opinion.
I'm right there with you. Just due to the fact that, bro, like I said, no matter what sport it is, bro, it's hard to go undefeated. In any sport. And like I said, currently, I'm talking about, they're 30-0 right now. Have a chance to go 31-0 with the win on Saturday. So they're 30-0 right now. Now obviously the whole knock against them is how, because this whole new generation of analytics and stuff, they have no quad one wins.
Yeah.
They want to knock on for not playing nobody in their non-conference schedule, and then obviously the MAC is one of the weaker conferences in college basketball. So that's where they want to knock them from. But bro, at the end of the day, bro, like I said, 30-0 is nothing to sneeze at. No matter which conference you play in. And then hell, like I know Travis Steele's because he's been asked this question all year long. When you can't get teams who want to schedule you, who want to play you, what are you going to do?
Yeah, what do you do, man? They're scared to play you for a reason because they're a damn good team. You know, they other Power 5 schools were apparently dodging them for a good reason. You know, even though they had some close games too. You know, they had some scares down the stretch here and throughout the season. You know, they weren't just blowing teams out of the water either. So don't get me wrong, they're not just overpowering team. To say the least. But they took care of business. They are undefeated. Like I said, no matter you look back into the history of the tournament for years, I don't think ever there's been a team that was undefeated regular season that did not make it. So, win or lose, get blown out, or blow everybody out in tournament, they should make it regardless.
And that's my thing too. Like you said, even all their games hasn't been dominant blowout wins. Cool. But a lot of those games they've been tested and that test their character, bro. Like I said, they've won a lot of one score games.
Yep.
Which like I said, and they could have easily lost. And then
a lot of touch baskets.
So yeah, I mean that they're proven. Like I said, they're a team that in the clutch they don't rattle. And like I said, it's 68 teams that get selected, bro. They're the only undefeated regular season team. Like 68, like 1 out of 68 spots is not going to hurt anybody. Yeah. What you gonna put in a weak ass SEC team that's like the 15th ranked SEC team or somebody?
Yeah, like 10 loss SEC team like that. And the fact that this is even a question is baffling me, bro. The fact that this is even a topic in national media is ridiculous.
Yeah. I mean, it goes to argument, like I said, it's never going to, like I said, no matter because they've been talking about expanding the NCAA tournament for years. So it's never going to be enough. So, bro, I'm with you. I think Miami, Ohio should be in that large bid if they don't take care of business this Saturday. Because they go undefeated regular season. I think they will get in, and even if they lose in the MAC tournament. So, but I'm with you. They should be that large bid for sure. So we shall see. Hopefully they don't get screwed. And at this point, bro, I'm rooting for them to go undefeated. At this point.
Yeah, I'm rooting for them to go undefeated and make a little run in the tournament, man. I know they ain't win the whole thing, but make them, at least make a little run, Sweet 16 or something. That'd be nice.
Yeah, Sweet 16 run, cool. Like I say, it's successful.
I'd be happy with that. I'd be happy with that.
So we shall see. Like I said, the final game is Miami, Ohio, at Ohio this Saturday, up in Athens. So I know Athens will be rocking, try to knock off the Miami Redhawks and play spoiler for sure.
No, they will.
Teams that's playing spoiler and it's been looking great. Well, we ain't gonna talk about. Shout out to UC Bearcats, bro. They've been rolling over the past month ever since Wes Miller went on the radio the other week and basically crying and telling fans that you deserve to be upset. I don't know if they'll sneak in. I mean, but I know they're within talks as far as UC's on the bubble. I said this is not a whole UC thing, but I'm just giving them credit. But they're right there in the talks, and they look like a tournament team the past month, and even last night knocking off BYU by 22.
Yeah, big time win last night, man, at home. Shout out to the Bearcats, man. It was looking pretty grim there a couple weeks ago, like you said, but ever since he had that emotional presser after the game and yeah a couple of different interviews where he was getting very emotional after the game. It was in the tunnel radio. He had a couple of times where he was getting very emotional after going to Boston. So where they're up big, so it's not like it's a bad team, but it's a team that just I think played down the competition and it gets lost in the sauce sometimes. So rooting for him as always, man. Their hometown team. I root for UC over Xavier pretty much all the time. So root for UC, man.
Yeah, and over this past month, they have knocked off both guys who are projected to be number 1, number 2 overall picks. They went to Allen Fieldhouse of Kansas and knocked off Darren Peterson and Kansas. And then last night, BYU, AJ DeMonster came to town. I was in the building for that game, and they said they beat them by 22. So basically, I said all that to say.
Great segue.
Watching AJ in person was a little disappointing. Like I said, just because it's later in the season, and like obviously they lost Richie Saunders, and BYU's been struggling since he's went down, obviously.
Mhm.
But just watching the game last night, his AJ's body language, bro, it just looked like he's going through the motions. He doesn't want to be playing college basketball anymore. He's almost ready for the next level. But then the report came out today. You know, they say you going to the draft. He's like, I don't know. My mom said I got to stay. I want to stay at school, get my degree. It's like, bro, you know, you can always come.
Man. You can always go back and get your degree, especially when you're rich as fuck. You know, you're already rich as fuck now because you played in a year. It's now 2 years in the NIL. You played. I think you got paid last year in high school, so now you're playing 2 years now. You're pretty well off now. So that shouldn't be a problem. You know, but yeah, I've noticed that watching on TV. You know, unfortunately I couldn't make the game last night, but watching on TV, last couple weeks, I've noticed he just doesn't like he really into it, bro. Like he just doesn't really care. Like very nonchalant, very just like lackadaisical out there, man. So not sure if that should be a red flag or if that's like, all right, this kid is just done with this level of basketball. I don't know, man. I don't know. It's just it is a little alarming if you ask me. You know, as a scout seeing that, I'll be like, bro, like this is still like you're still playing. Like this is a real life game. Like this is a game. Like I could see you're not, feeling for it, but when the game lights is on, I'm turning it on, bro. I'm turning it on. I don't care who I'm playing with, who I'm playing for, who out there. I'm turning it on, man. I know it's cameras is on. I know scouts out here watching. Turn it on.
That's exactly my point, bro. Like I said, you're out here, and obviously we all know you said you're projected to be the number 1 overall pick, but as I talked,
not really anymore.
Well,
is he?
Yeah.
It's been questioned. This last couple months, it's been questioned.
Well, as I said, depending who you at.
Depending who you ask, he's 1 or 2.
But basically, I'm with you. Like I said, I'm out here trying to prove my game, because even when Richie Saunders got he was playing, he was healthy. I was still like hesitant, like bro, like he wasn't as an aggressive. So now with him being out, and I thought that was just like because he's a senior and like I said it's still his team and shit.
Mm-hmm.
But now, like I said, you have basically the green light to be as aggressive as you want to be. And I didn't see it last night, and I haven't been seeing it since he's went down. So it's a little, if I'm an NBA GM, it's a little alarming, like I said, because I'm just questioning your motor at this point.
Mm-hmm.
But same with his rival, who's he's questioning who if he could be the number 1 pick, Darren Peterson. They lost to a bad Arizona State team last night.
Yeah,
on the road. Bill Self got ejected in the first half. Like it's crazy. So there's a lot of shit going on. But basically, saying all this, say this, ask the question on the screen. Right now, if you were picking, who would you take as the number 1 overall pick in the draft? This is just you, not whoever.
Not saying who team's gonna pick it. Saying if you know your team X with nobody in the team yet, you start starting the team out basically.
Yeah.
Man, it's tough. Speaking off air, I was saying, both these red flags with these guys right now. Because before, when DP had the issues where it's just like, he's coming out the game. At first, I'm like, I'm not looking too big into that. I'm not leaning too much into that. But the more and more it's happening, the more it's just irking me a little bit more and more. It's like a red flag for me with Darren Peterson is the way he's going in and out of these games. Like you said, with AJ's body language, is just like, do you want to risk it, man? And off air, I even said I'm leaning. I'm not the biggest fan of this guy, but if I was a GM, bro, I would probably be right now leaning a little bit toward Cam Boozer. He might be the safest pick, but safe can get you fired sometimes in the NBA. Safe can get you fired, So if I was a GM picking right now, I probably would pick the Bonster, bro. I probably would still pick him.
I'm leaning more Darren Peterson. I'll probably go Darren Peterson. And I said just for me, I feel like as of right now, I think DP is more ready than AJ. I still like I said, no matter who AJ gets drafted to in the league, I still think it's going to be maybe 2 at max 3 years before we finally see him start to take over and be the superstar that we hope he could become. Right now, the way DP can score offensively, I think he's ready. He's ready right now. But the thing is with him, like you said,
I'm just scared, bro.
his
That injury.
availability.
I'm just seeing Kawhi vibes. I'm getting Kawhi
Very,
vibes with
yes.
him. I'm getting
Yes.
Kawhi vibes with DP, and with AJ, bro. I'm low key getting like, what do I put him at right now? It's like I'm getting I don't want to call it that because he's better than that guy. I don't know. I don't want to put a name on AJ right now. What vibe I'm getting from right now? It's not a good vibe. It's not a good vibe. I'm getting like he's gonna get to the league and just be like, I'm here now. I'm here, and just be like kind of like RJ Barrett. RJ Barrett.
Okay, that's fair. That's a good pair. That's fair.
I'm getting RJ Barrett vibes where it's like it's coming into that draft. I was very adamant. RJ was best prospect in that draft to me. I thought he was better than Zion. Now Zion is not. I think Zion. Yeah, I mean, maybe he is. Maybe
Right.
he has been. I don't know. That's for your people out there, y'all decide that. But I was adamant that he would be a better pro than Zion would be because he had more skill to his game. He could do more on the court than Zion could do. Of course, Zion is more efficient than him, but kind of feel kind of the same way with AJ. Like, he can either be, he can be like a Paul George on a high scale, a Paul George kind of player, or he can be like a Josh Jackson.
Oh yeah, I don't know what year that was, but you called that one.
I called that one, man. I called that one. And I ain't saying that's why I don't want to say that guy because I think he's way better than Josh Jackson. I think the floor is way higher than Josh Jackson. I'm just saying that can be the very very ugly, But I think he can shoot though. Josh Jackson he can shoot coming out of college. Josh can shoot. AJ he can shoot, so that helps him a little bit. But I if the injury bug wasn't there, DP for sure. For if I wasn't scared of the 89 games, I would for sure go DP. I think he could please. He's the most versatile offensive player in this draft. He can play off the dribble, off the ball. He can play on the ball, pick and roll. He can do it all offensively, and he plays hard defensively. He goes out to lose balls. He's very active in passing lanes. So based off of just eyeball test, if nothing, I'm looking at red flags, I'm going DP. But based off the red flags that I'm seeing, and I could probably cultivate. I could probably get a team together around AJ to make him be like, all right, I can go with these niggas. You know what I'm saying? With DP, he playing with some killers and he still ain't out there. So it's like, if you got killers on the squad and you ain't out there, still it's like, I don't know, bro. It's gonna be tough.
This ain't one of sells bet like overall roster wise. This ain't one of sells better Kansas teams. They're good. Don't get me wrong, but like obviously he's had a lot better overall talent on the team. So
for sure. I mean, but Self never gets those he never stacked with talent. He always got one or two really really good guys and a couple guys that just like all right, they filling in where they can get in and get good, but they ain't going to the league, man. They ain't no NBA role players. They may be NBA fringe guys, but they're not an NBA roster guy. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, I mean, because obviously with this team, with this Kansas team, it starts and ends with DP. Now I know they won a few games without him. I said that Melvin Council dude, he had a few good games.
He killed.
But
they got nice bigs. They got nice bigs too. But
the bigs is all on the guards creating for him though.
Yeah. But that's just kind of the same thing when you get to the league though. If you get to the league, like we're gonna talk about this guy later on, James Harden, you make your bigs look very, very good if you can do that.
Yeah.
And if you can do that, they're gonna get bigs on play with you. And that's kind of the base they got right there. He can, if you're a good assist man, you're a good table setter, you're gonna make your bigs look good. And that's kind of base. They ain't got no base that you get in the ball and they go out there and get your own bucket. But if you get in the paint or you can create mismatches for your own matchup, they can help them get buckets too.
Yes. So for like I said, I would go with DP right now, but and like I said for AJ, it's really going to depend where he goes, bro. Because like he's gonna need talent around him to thrive. Like if God forbid, hope none of them ends up there, but like if AJ goes to Sacramento, bro, it could get spooky, bro. Like he might
Yeah.
bottom out because
No, I can't. It can't. I mean, any of them, bro. Any of the big three. I don't think any of them are that that kind of talent. So where you can go to Sacramento and change it around.
yeah.
You know that kind of guy was. Damn, I should just surge on me. My power go out, y'all. Storm here, so I apologize. Um, I don't think none of them are that kind of talent. I think they can go to like a Sacramento or New Orleans or New Orleans got some good pieces already there. If they get like I don't see DP working out New Orleans. I'm sorry.
So right now, based off, let's go top 5 based off the um records. It's Sacramento, Atlanta, Indiana. It's the top 3.
If I'm I want to go to Atlanta. If I'm one of these guys, I want to go to Atlanta. Then I go to Indiana. Sacramento definitely last.
Exactly. I'm with you.
I would say Indiana only second because I really won't want to go to either because they're gonna have high expectations to win our up bat. And as a young player, it's cool, but you also want to go somewhere you're gonna get a chance to rock for a few years and not have to be like, oh man, we're a championship team. You know, you don't want to have them expectations on your first like 2-3 years, bro. That's tough. Playing with Reese coming back, you go to Indiana and playing Terry Halliburton. They got Zubac this off this trade deadline market. So going there, you're gonna have to be ready to come in and really produce, be efficient. And I'm just not. I like this coach. I love Carlisle, but seeing how he rock with Ben Mathurin, I don't know if any of these young guys other than Cam Boozer is gonna work out there. Because Cam Boozer is kind of like a system kind of player I see. Like he can kind of go there and kind of make whatever make work. But I don't see AJ or DP working out there with Carlisle, bro. After what he did with Mathurin. Mathurin I thought was gonna work there, but he had to come off the bench. He had him doing some weird shit, bro. Weird shit. That was their best wing guard they had out there. They should have been starting him along with Tyrese.
I agree. I was high on Matthew coming out of the draft, but
I wouldn't have him come. I wouldn't even have him come out of the draft. I wasn't even high on him. But after seeing him play, I'm like, okay, yeah, this because he went to Kansas. Right? He went to Kansas, didn't he?
No, he went to Arizona.
I wasn't high on him coming out of the draft, but after seeing him play, I was like, all right, yeah, he can go. And they were still playing him off the bench, and he was getting DNPs. I thought he was hurt sometimes. I'm like, what's going on with this shit, bro? It was very, very weird. Very weird.
Well, luckily with the NBA, like I said, it's a lottery. So hopefully they said Sacramento can fall like that number 5 or something.
Mm-hmm.
If I'm one of them, Washington would be interesting.
Washington would be. Same thing goes there though. You go in there, you're gonna be looking. They're gonna have expectations, but it ain't gonna be as high there because, they got guys that AD won a championship before, but he wasn't the main guy. Of course, y'all know it's LeBron team and Trey there. They kind of come for redemption. Both those guys are. So it's not like you're gonna be coming in expecting to win a championship right away. Playoffs, yeah, but championship, it's gonna be a little bit of a far fetched feat for them. But I'll be looking for them too.
You're going to go there. You're going to go there and shit be the number 3 option. And like say, can you really grow and develop?
Can you develop being number 3? Can you really develop without having the opportunity to go out there and really just have it be your world?
Mm-hmm.
And there you can be because you look around and both the niggas get hurt again. You go out there and be your world, but other than that happening, it's not gonna be your world. It's gonna be like, like we looked at Coop coming in this season. Fortunately for him, AD got hurt. Kyrie never came back, so it was his world. So we developed him too. But if AD was there, bro, and Kyrie was there, he would not be having a season he have right now. He would not be dropping 40, 30. He would not be having these games. He might be having 1 or 2 of these games every once in a while, but he had a week averaging 30 plus. He would not be doing that with AD and Kyrie out there. So that's what you want to look at too for these guys. Yeah, for fans of these teams and the players on the team, it's great to get one of these young guys to come in. If you're Pacers and you want to have a bad year this year, just to flip the switch and be really good. But you got to think too, man. You're going to really stunt this young guy's growth and really possibly hurt your team too, because he come there and not be happy, fuck up your team's future.
Oh, for sure. For sure. And also, bro, like I said, top 3 pick, like I said, these guys, like I said, you're building to be, like I said, cornerstones and foundation.
Yeah.
So
I don't want to be drafted and have to be. I hate sounding selfish, but I don't want to be fucking third fiddle, bro. Like Tatum, like he said when he went to Boston, I don't want to fucking go for fucking Boston. I got Kyrie already. I don't want to go there. Like, I want to go to fucking Phoenix. I want to go rock out with D-Book and rock out and be able to shoot 20 shots a game. And luckily for him, it worked out because they ended up fizzling out. He went there. He out the bench his first year, but I'm sure he didn't want to be. I'm sure he wanted to come in right away and be a starter and be looked at as being one of the next guy. Maybe that's why the reason we don't look at him as being the face of one of the best Americans in the sport, because he came in not being the guy. He came in coming off the bench, playing behind Kyrie, not being the first guy, playing behind Jaylen Brown and him. You know what I'm saying? He wasn't coming in being the guy, even that third pick.
So I will say we'll dive more deep into it. Like I said, once we get the NBA, once the lottery and everything comes out at the end of May. But like, just going back to Indiana real quick. Like I said, only way I would feel comfortable going to Indiana is like, okay, they draft me, and for whatever reason we're still floundering, and they just almost, I ain't gonna say blow it up, but like, because obviously they ain't gonna get rid of both Tyrese and
Pascal. Yeah.
But if they move Pascal, bro, then whoever they draft becomes number 2 option. Okay, then
we can maybe work something there, maybe. But then even then, it's like, man.
But then but if you're Indiana, if you're Indiana, you came out the finals a year ago. We're not about to. Yeah, they would be stupid to do that. So.
Nah, man. Indiana, that's what we can get to get a Cam Boozer. He would fit them perfectly. Like, he don't seem like he has like really an ego like that for real. He seemed like he kind of can get in where he fit at. You can put him at the 4 because you got Zuba already at the 3. I mean at the 5, and you got to play him at the 5. Like I said, I'm not that huge a fan of Cam Boozer's game. I think I don't know if it's going to translate that well to the NBA. But for them, I think that might be the best bet. Man.
I'd say with that, he gonna have to. He want to get more consistent, knocking down threes, because obviously with Zubac being out there, you ain't gonna be able to clog the middle. So he's gonna have to, like I said, really be in the gym and just work on that shot for real.
Yeah, he can shoot, but yeah, it definitely ain't as consistent as you would like it to be. Especially like you said, playing with Zubac there, you're gonna have to space the floor out. Maybe ain't the best fit for them, man. Maybe, I don't know. Like I said, I don't see any of these guys being able to go to Sacramento and changing that fate of that franchise. So I just don't see it. Maybe if they come in and change my mind about that, but I don't see any of these 3 guys. I'm a huge fan of all 3 of them. A bigger fan of AJ and DP, but I think I definitely see the talent in Campbell. I think he's definitely gonna be a baller in the league, but
I just don't trust.
I want to go to, bro.
I just don't trust Sacramento as an organization. It's nothing to do with the player.
Yeah, right? and who do they have there as a young player there that's going to be like paired up with him, bro? Like, it's
terrible contract still. Like, bro, come on, bro.
That's what I'm saying. Like, I don't think any of these guys, they're all be very good. I don't think. Now, this is not saying it's not against any of those guys. I don't think it's any guy in the last probably 5 years, other than Victor Wembanyama, possibly Victor, that could have went there and changed the fate of that franchise.
Yeah.
Not even Cooper. Yeah.
No.
I don't see anybody but Victor in these last 5 years of these drafts that could have went there and changed the fate of that franchise. Yeah. And I think they would have fucked that up. But they would have fucked that up.
Well, shit, 5 years ago, they still had De'Aaron Fox. So you think whoever would have.
Let's see what San Antonio Spurs now.
Right. Yeah.
Well, no, definitely they got a Victor. They would have fucked that up. He would have went there and got hurt or something. I don't know. Even he went to San Antonio and got hurt, but he would have got badly hurt there. Something serious.
Yeah. So hoping for the best, but like I said, as of today, they said you probably roll with. As of today, like I said, subject to change, but today you roll with AJ. I'm going Darren Peterson.
Yeah, as of today, I'll probably go AJ. Slight edge over DP. But yeah. That's just because I don't want to get fired as a GM. So it's just like he could possibly be like the one in his class, bro. I see he could possibly be the one of this class. I ask you that of those three, who do you think has the highest ceiling out of those three? Like the highest, to be the best player. Like if they reach their full potential out of those three.
AJ. I just think AJ can. I said we know we know that Darren is elite offensively, but I just think AJ he's a little bit bigger. Like I said, he need to put some weight on too. He looked a lot skinnier.
Yeah, about to say he probably is hella skinny.
but I think he like that. He add a little muscle. He can be like the perfect build. Like I said, to be able to do it. Like I said, do it all. Playmaker. Like I said, get his buckets and anytime he wants to. Make bigs better, make his teammates around him better. Like, not saying DP can't do that as well, but I just like AJ's on defensive motor too.
That's what I was gonna say. AJ has the tools defensively to be like game changing defensively, bro. Like he can really be a complete stopper defensively on probably 1 through 4 if he gets his body right, and I think he can be one of the top 3 players in the league offensively if he gets his game right. That's why I think, like I said, I want to get fired, so I'll pick him because I think he has the highest ceiling, but he might have the lowest floor. He might have the lowest floor out of the 3.
He's the highest,
lowest floor,
highest risk, highest for. I mean, I wouldn't say I don't even want to call it a risk because it ain't really. Because I think he's going to be good, but like, yeah, like but based off the question you said, yeah, he has the highest ceiling for sure.
Yeah, he like you said, he could really be Kawhi, like because he has the body type. He could be. I mean, like was he like 6'8", 6'9"?
6'8", yeah.
Long arms. You know, he has all the tools to be like a prototypical defensive stopper in the NBA. That 1 through 4, and if he gets his offensive skills right, bro, he could be a offensive engine. As well as just he can his probably his floor is gonna be like just a score, just go get a bucket. But if he gets his offensive game all right, he could be engine. He can get assists, he could be rebounds, he can do it all.
Playmaking needs to tighten up because, like I said, he had a lot of turnovers last night too.
Yeah,
so,
yeah,
obviously, he plays a lot better talent than I think we'll cut down on that. Last thing, college hoops. And I only bringing this up because I see they got him going in the lotto. I know you've seen the conversation. I think it was last week or 2 weeks ago. What Perk said about the guard, Calipari's guard down in Arkansas, Darius Acuff.
Oh, Darius Acuff. Yeah, I saw what he said.
Which according to this, they'll be dumb as hell if they take another guard. They got him going to San Antonio at 13.
No. That'd be actually the worst thing they're gonna do.
That's what I'm saying.
That won't happen. I don't think he'll last that long anyway. I don't think he'll fall top 10 personally, unless he measures lower, measures shorter, or some shit. But nah, Darius Acuff is Acuff Jr., right? He's junior.
Yeah.
Darius Acuff Jr. is a baller, man.
But the question
after that 49-point game,
yeah,
Perk said he was the best point guard, best guard Calipari has ever coached.
I disagree with that statement, but
he said college guard. He said college.
Right,
okay.
right, yeah,
which is fair. Everybody say you can't really say that because he's not done playing. But okay, college guard. I would say I disagree with that.
So, my question? Where would you rank him out of all the guards that Cal's had? Because I'm on with you. I disagree. He's not the best. But
college guards, he top 5 in college guards, top 5.
Mm-hmm.
Just off the top of my head, I haven't looked at college.
He's behind Rose and Wall.
He's behind John Wall, behind Derrick Rose.
In college, he's behind De'Aaron Fox to me, and just in college.
I don't know.
I
don't know, bro. Malik Monk was kind of more fire than De'Aaron was. I was there. I was actually in the city when that was happening. I was living there. Malik Monk was that nigga. De'Aaron Fox was very good, but Malik was the engine that made that fucking team run, bro. So now I'm.
So would you say?
I'm giving a slight edge over De'Aaron. Slight edge. Who else was I gonna say? Or somebody else had to my tongue.
I mean, Obviously, he has a lineage. I'm just going back to in college. It's like say he had SGA, but SGA wasn't SGA. We know
SGA wasn't
in
like
college.
that in college. She wanted that in college.
Reek.
That's the guy I was thinking of. Tyreek Evans. He ain't better than Reek. Yeah, those three for sure. You want to slide him in there now? We can slide him in there. I'll probably give him now with D Fox slightly. And he's somewhere around there with D Fox though. So D Fox never had a 49-point game in college. Like I said, that was Malik Monk. D Fox never. I don't think D Fox won 40. Did he go over 40?
He had 40 in the tournament against was it UCLA? Yeah, Lonzo.
He gave Lonzo on him. He gave Lonzo on 40. Nah, he ain't better.
I mean, I'm with you. Like obviously it was a 49, but yeah, he gave Lonzo 40 in the tournament. But yeah, I'm right there. Like I said, top 5.
Yeah, bro. Nah, De'Aaron Fox had 7-point game, 2-point game, 0, bro. Oh, he didn't play that game. 5-point game. No, I think he was hurt these games. Nah, but he's not better than Acuff. I have to go back and look at Acuff's numbers like game by game, but De'Aaron, he my nigga De'Aaron. Oh no, these games are. Oh, these are fucking NBA. I'm tripping, bro. These NBA games. I'm like, hold up, Phoenix ain't got no Philly. These NBA games. What the fuck? I said college stats, niggas. Let me just stop.
I mean, but that's I mean, yeah.
I'm from top 5. He top 5.
I mean, yeah. De'Aaron Fox, Acuff, right? Okay, right there.
Right there. And that's just off top of it. I have to go back and look at numbers and shit. But yeah. Purchase say shit just to get shit going, bro. You know, that's his role, ESPN. He say shit just to get the posture.
Yeah, the shock jock as we call him.
Yeah, that's what he do.
But nah, can't wait. That's the guy to watch out for in the tournament. He's a fun shit. They beating the brakes off of Texas tonight.
He's a fun watch, man.
It's a lot of fun. It's a lot of fun players. So this NCAA tournament, and it's gonna be fun, bro.
He little though, man. That's the only thing about him at the next level, man. Like, yeah, he's nice, but he's little, bro. Like, little guards in the NBA are just don't do well. They don't do well.
Not anymore. Not in this age of basketball.
They do not do well, man.
I said the Chris Paul. The Chris Paul guards is open. Well, he's bigger than Chris Paul, but still.
Yeah, he listed at 6'3", 190. We'll see when they get to the combine what he's really. How tall he really is.
Right, yeah. College, you hope.
They be lying.
Capping. But yeah, this is going to be a fun NCAA tournament, so make sure y'all keep it locked down to the Wire 513. We'll keep y'all updated as the tournament games go on. We might live. We had to live stream a few games or something.
Hey, man. It might.
We might get copyrighted, but shit, at that point, I don't give a
right, man. Fuck it.
Down to the Wire 513. Make sure you give us a follow on everything down to the Wire 513. Let's go ahead and let's keep it basketball. Let's head over to the association. We won't start first. I just said that because I can't remember what we said.
Let's start with the what I got in the car right here. Let's start with SGA, man. Shout out SGA. Tonight they were playing. I think the game yeah, they got Knicks. Oh, they were kicking the ass. I mean, about close game. I don't say a score, but we'll tune into the games, y'all. I'll tap into the games y'all watching. Close game right now. Shout out SGA though. He broke 20 points again tonight. He is about to break Wilt's record for the most 20-point games in a row. Like 1,000 something, I think it was. Something crazy. Something crazy.
When you break one of Wilt Chamberlain's records, then shit, yeah.
Something from the 60s that ain't been broken, man. When you break that shit, man. Let me look it up real quick. 20-point game streak. Oh, I said 1,000. I was about to 100. You got 123, at least 20 points.
And Will has 126.
Yeah, so we'll see. And tonight is actually tonight's the 4th, so he got 20 again tonight. So he actually like 2 games away from it now. So yeah, man, he's probably gonna break that record. He's a walking 30-piece at this point.
Facts.
He's second in the league in scoring behind Luka Doncic for shitty ass LA Lakers. Shout out to my Lakers. But yeah, man, shout out SGA. I just wanted to give him a shout out for that. I don't really talk about that too much this season, but yeah, even though he's a foul merchant, free throw merchant as they call He's walking bucket.
Yeah, I'm with you. He is a foul baiter for sure. But at the end of the day, he's just taking advantage of fucking rules in NBA shit. That's more on the refs and the NBA calling the shit. So they don't call it.
He do piss niggas off though, man. I heard Ant be shitting on him. Ant be throwing little jabs at him. Kay Cunningham threw a little jab at him other week. Kay said, I don't get the foul call like everybody else do, but I talk to people outside on the streets when they give me compliment, how am I getting so pure? Like nigga. Man, it's so funny hearing niggas talk like that. But yeah. Shout out SGA, man.
Nah, shout out SGA, man. And real quick, I gotta pull up how many games he's played, but I think his power, Storm went, his power just went out, I think. Yep. Doc, what's going on, brother?
What's good, my?
Hey, perfect time because
Hughes sliding into the Sweet 16 is never a bad thing, my brother.
They beat Princeton?
No, they ain't in that division. They play out of Princeton because Princeton got a nice gym.
Oh no, okay. No, when you say
Hughes D3. They play Northwest today.
Oh, okay. Yeah, I just read the text wrong. Then I just seen Hughes and Princeton. I was like, hold on, what?
Not Hughes. Nah, bro. They play at Princeton.
Yeah, I was asleep. I just woke up. I just seen Hughes and Princeton, so I was like, okay.
Your alma mater, the Withrow is down bad, bro.
We don't want to talk about that. We ain't talk about that right now. We ain't been right in years.
Yeah, y'all ain't been right in years. This but I meant to say Jamar is and the Purcell girls is back in the Elite 8 on Saturday. They win. On Saturday they'll be heading back to their 6th Final Four in a row.
Damn, shout out to Purcell, Marion girls, man.
Purcell. What we talking about, brothers? I see Rand dropped off. I don't know what happened, but
he's a Storm, so I think the Storm knocked out his power. So
my goodness, it's going crazy. What we talking about, brother?
No, we just NBA. We just was shouting out SGA because he's about 2 games away from breaking Wilt Chamberlain's most consecutive game with 20 plus points in a game. And we said anytime you break Wilt Chamberlain's record, then you doing something special.
Shout out to SGA. That's huge.
Hey man,
what's up, Ryan? What's up? You back? Power went out. Hey. T just said it, so I just repeat myself. Hughes headed to the Sweet 16.
Hey, that's your alma mater, man. So they turned up right now.
I know. They probably gonna get stopped at the Elite 8, but it's all good. They should win the next one. They play Chaminade, Juliet, whatever it is.
Hey, that's Ash alma mater. That's crazy. That's funny as hell.
Damn. Okay.
That's Ash alma mater. Okay.
They play at UD, so you might go up there and check it out. And then Jamar is in the Elite 8, in the Elite 8, and he is on Saturday, and he'll be playing for if they win, they'll be in their 6th Final Four. And then if they win the championship, 5th championship in a row.
That's love.
Yeah. So, but shout out to SGA. Crazy. I had to give you the update. The height. But shout out to SGA. That's pretty dope. That what he's doing. How many games is it that he's scored 20 in a row?
He's at one.
Tonight made it 124. Yeah, tonight made 124. Crazy.
That's insane, bro.
Yeah. Unheard of shit, man. Like they talking about on air. It's been several games where he ain't played the fourth quarter because they've been beating his ass. So the fact that he in 20, sometimes 3 quarters, and they beating team's ass, where he had a night where he went 2 for 11 or some shit and really stunk it up. How this happens sometimes. You have these bad nights. The fact that he ain't did that or he did it, still managed to get 20 is pretty insane.
Well, like we said, shit, foul bait, shit. When you shoot free throw line 18 times a game, shit.
Make it a little bit easier to get that 20. 16 free throws. Make it a little easier. Little cousin, what up, cuz?
But nah, either way, man. Shout out SGA, and I was got to pull up his numbers because I think it's going to be a disservice if either him or Jokic, like I said, God forbid, they get hurt anytime his last few months, and then they can't be eligible for any regular season awards because they haven't played a certain amount of games.
I know SGA got like 6 games left to miss. You know, that he'll be out of the running for the, like, I think how many games is it? 60, 65?
I think 67.
Oh, so yeah, that's stupid, man. They ain't changed that rule.
Then you're gonna get rid of this rule, bro, or make exceptions to the rule, like legit, bro.
Because it's really changing the history books. It's fucking up people's careers, man. Because you look at it, like last year, even though Wemby didn't play the number of games, people know Wemby was defensive player of the year. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Same thing this year. Like if you don't meet the games requirements, you don't win it. That's bullshit. We all watching games. We all see what he's out here doing. You know, same thing for SGA. Like you said, Jokic. Like you said, if they don't meet the games, they can't make All NBA or can't get MVP. It's bullshit.
Facts. I agree. And clearly said these guys have been the best players in the league, and they don't win no. It's bullshit. So NBA definitely needs to do better, and they need to change this rule.
I mean, but how do you battle people just taking rest though? I mean, I get what they're trying to do. You know what I'm saying? So what's the middle ground?
You have to make it like if they legit injured, you know, that game don't count towards the allotment.
I'm with you, but how do you measure that? Is what I'm saying.
Good point.
I mean, well, for most of shit, we see it. Like, bro, like when Jokic had that guy injured this year, like, yes, bro, like somebody ran to his knee. Like, bro, we seen it. Now the shit like Harrison Barnes came out today. I woke up with an ankle.
I saw that shit. Now, I think what Doc's saying though is, okay, so Jokic, we saw him get run into. We saw him hurt his leg. I think what Doc's saying, how is the NBA going to say, okay,
this is real or this is fake? You know what I'm saying?
Like in 3 weeks, how can Jokic can say, I'm out for injury management? How can the NBA say, nah, nigga, you better now? It's been 3 weeks, you're better.
But to that point, if you're not back, then obviously
it gets sticky, bro. It gets sticky. That's all I'm saying.
But they could say a player get hurt in practice. They could say a player get hurt in a shoot around. They can frame some shit. Hey, go out here and run into this nigga. He gonna get hurt. He gonna be out off a pack.
And if the doctors say I'm hurt, and they gonna have doctors say that they hurt.
And I don't know if you saw that shit. The NBA, who was it? What team was it? I forget what team it was. I think it was the Jazz. Was it?
Yeah, with Lark.
I forget what team it was. Yeah, it might have been somebody else. The nigga was hurt, and the NBA was like, nah, he not hurt. Now they found the team. The team was like, bro, he's fucking hurt. You want to ask him? You want to send a doctor out here? They may say, nah, we ain't send a doctor, but we trust y'all. All right, we say he hurt. But they're like, bro, this nigga hurt. Like he's hurt. And the NBA's like already trying to fight it. Like, nah, he's not hurt. Like he be playing. So real sticky, man.
That's tough. It's tough. I mean, because it's just a tough thing to measure. But I agree with y'all. The rule got to change some way. It's just hard. It puts the players got to toughen up because there used to not be an issue. Like when somebody said they was hurt, they was hurt. Now it's like, that load management stuff. It really falls on the players.
It falls on the whole system though, man. Because I saw a clip earlier today about I think it was KG and Paul Pierce talking about it, about how they used to actually fucking practice. How they actually in the summertime they actually played. They actually went out there and played fives instead of doing these fucking bullshit fucking drills all fucking summer. They did play fives. They practiced in the season. They practiced. They didn't go out here and do fucking what they call come in and come in to get the work you need and get out. They come in and get extra practice. Play fives. They actually get in, work in. Because they talking Danny Green. Danny Green's like, well, they're doing more running these days. They're getting more miles in. He said, well, they fucking playing more in summertime, playing more, get the body's conditioned more to running more miles. So when they're out there in the season, their body used to it. They ain't out there doing a shoot around and doing drills for 20 minutes, going half-assed, and then playing 20 games, going full speed. You know what I'm saying? That shit is not safe. It's gonna get you hurt. And that's what's happening, I think.
What, doing too many drills instead of playing fives?
Yeah, like they remember back in the day, it was practice how you play. Come in, practice hard, play hard.
They used to show the clips. They used to be banging in the summer.
Yeah, practicing hard. And I don't think teams and players and the league as a whole is practicing hard no more, especially in season. They're practicing hard no more. If you watch these players' podcast and listen to them explain how a day in the life of an NBA player goes, bro, the shit is a fucking cakewalk, nigga. They go to the gym, they get what you need. So you get in, you do drills, you might do some small lifting or some band work, bro. You're not doing no kind of exuding work on your body on like you're not doing no kind of like hard labor, bro. You coming in, you basically bullshit. What's crazy is at 35 years old, getting a woman in, doing my son, doing some bullshit. You basically doing that. And then going out here playing against other 6'8" niggas, 250 pounds, banging against you, going hard, and you getting hurt. Wonder what's wrong? Why am I getting hurt? Nigga, you're not going hard no more. You're going soft. You going half-ass shit, and then going to the game, going fast, full speed, stopping, cutting, and you're 6'8", 260.
And you know what though? You ain't wrong. It's like they probably done practice hard all day life, all the way up into the NBA, and then it's chill. Like why does the NBA get easier? That's when it's supposed to, like, that's the peak. You feel me? College is hard. High school we banged every day. College you banging every day.
Some are in college.
And I don't think it's like that in high school no more. Yeah, in high school it's like, I think it's changed all through the whole American program. And I think it's all changed. I think it's more so just like you training with your trainers or your little coaches, your workout coaches, and then you went to games, and then it's just happening. And so I think that's why you seeing. I don't know if y'all. I'm not. I don't watch a lot of like kids basketball, youth basketball, but I got a niece and I got young nephews and shit starting to play a little youth basketball, and I'm seeing more and more kids, bro, get ACL injuries, tendon injuries. I'm like, bro, what the fuck? These kids, when I was little, we never got ACL injuries.
Man,
that was some adult shit. That was some grown up shit to get. You know what I'm saying?
Facts.
I'm seeing kids get that shit, bro.
And every once in a while, you had one kid in high school that got it, and you be like, damn, he tore his knee.
He tore his knee or Achilles, some shit. Now it's like,
nah, Achilles was unheard of at that age when we was younger. Like,
now old fat niggas. It was old fat. I know a kid in high school. I know a guy in high school who was older. He used to hoop back with us, and he was fat. Played with us and tore Achilles. But it was some old fat shit. Now it's, bro, you see fit young niggas getting ACL injuries, hamstring injuries in high school and shit. Like, bro, how's this happening? Shit crazy, bro.
Like, our injuries back in the day was, you break your leg or turn your ankle.
Yeah, roll an ankle or some shit, or you might get popped side the head, get concussion or some shit, hit the ground or some shit. Or you might, it's some contact injury, shit, soft tissue injuries. You running down the court just, coming up gimpy, get some shit where you getting banged against. You might get a knee to the thigh or some shit,
Oh, them used to hurt, boy.
Man, hurt like a bitch.
I grabbed my leg as soon as you said it, right? Them was,
so many of those, bro. I used to wear the little padded fresh shorts, man.
Shit ain't always work either, boy.
Man, my shit just never worked, bro.
My shit used to get fucked up in high school, bro. I used to be bad. But now you see it's good injuries now. Now you get tendon injuries now. You get niggas pulling shit and niggas tearing Achilles. I mean, tearing ACLs and shit now. Shit crazy.
Yeah.
I gotta bring it up at another time. But KD was just talking about. Well, he made it more racial shit when he was talking about it, though. But KD was talking about American style shit. We'll bring it up. I'll bring it up some later down the road.
That's a good topic. I think what he's talking about, though. It's kind of what we talked about off air a couple weeks ago about the whole AU shit and the kids getting kind of coddled, and then the overseas shit, how it's different over there, and
nah, but I mean,
but Katie made it more as like racist, about black kids. But I get where he's coming from because they are American basketball dominated by black kids. So I get where he's coming from. But he got to also get where, and he knows it. It's fucked up, bro. It's fucked up. Like, the system is fucked up. He knows it. He knows it's fucked up.
Yeah.
But he's right. You can't. The way that it's portrayed is like, it's like Americans can't shoot. They don't know basketball. They just go out there and they just out athletic the other kids, other nationalities, which is kind of true sometimes too. But at the same time we are just better too. I think, I don't know who said this, but people say the world catching up. Yeah, the world is catching up in a sense, but it's not as like people think it is. Like, you got one nigga from Slovenia is good. You got one nigga from the Congo is real good. One nigga from Greece is real good. They ain't like they all in the same country. You know,
Yeah.
what I'm saying? It's spread out as fuck.
It just makes it look bad when, like I said, the top 5 players is all fucking international players. Like I said, they're not from the same country, but like they're world players, international players. But like I said, obviously Americans, we still dominate the majority. But like I said, when you got the top 3 or 5 players winning MVPs international winning MVPs every year, that's what the consensus. That's what everybody's looking at. Like I said, who's the best player in the NBA? Oh, it's an international player. So that's why they said I'm with you. Like I said, as a whole, Americans, we still dominate.
But if you look at, I mean, yeah, SGA international, but he's a nigga, bro. If you look at him how he plays, he like he play like a nigga. Luka, he's international. He plays nigga. He plays like a black guy. He's a ball hog. These niggas don't pass the ball, bro. Luka passed a little bit now, but these niggas shoot the ball, bro. He's trying to score. He's trying to fucking kill you. He's trying to fucking score.
Yeah,
so
but
I get what they're saying. Like I get it, but if you look at,
but they're
still
in their
influenced. They're influenced by American basketball. They're still influenced by fucking Americans, bro. They're still influenced by us. So yeah, they're catching up, but they're still looking at us and doing what we're doing, copying what we're doing, and trying to make.
Because obviously,
whatever.
It started here, but we've never like. How many players have we seen say do it their own way? Like, because you can say Luka's a ball hog and everything, but he's so like he's not athletic. So like he's so like he does it has his own pace. Like same with SGA. SGA, he's more athletic than Luka, but I wouldn't call him, like I said, the most athletic guard in the league.
Okay, so how about James Harden? When in Houston, he wasn't super athletic. He was never super athletic, ever.
Yeah, he's more like SGA.
And he was killing niggas.
More so when he put on, like his first year in Houston, yeah, because like he was still, but obviously when about his 3rd or 4th season, yeah, that's when he
was never he's never uber athletic. Like you look at James Harden highlights, he could dunk, but he was dunking just as like Luka's dunking. Luka's first couple of years. Luka was getting up his first couple of years too.
James caught some bodies though, bro.
Luka did too. Go back and look at Luka first couple of years. Luka was catching bodies. Skinny Luka was fast catching bodies. I ain't gonna say it's not James Harden, but he was fast catching bodies. A lot faster than he is now. A lot more agile than he is now. If you look at Luka back in like 19, 20, bro, bubble Luka, nigga, it's not even close to what he is now. Not even fucking close. Body wise and the way he was moving up and down the court, the way he was getting up, not even fucking close. Now James, he was probably more athletic than Luka is, but it was still kind of the same, kind of like a grounded player. Did more on the ground than in the air. That's like, I mean, they still model the game after American players. And you want to say Jokic is different? Yeah, Jokic is a little bit different. That's one player. Like Giannis is the same kind of way. He wants the ball and he wants to dunk. Like he's not like so that's what I'm saying. Like the guys that are the best from over there, and they ain't doing nothing that's crazy or nothing that's different than what Americans is doing. They just on a better team, so they get more recognition, and they might get like better. Like Jokic get better like analytical numbers, but that's why he gets looked at. But he's looked at, and his team is good.
But still, I mean, I don't know. I still think that, like I said, skill wise, for the most, like I said, it's like I said, I'm just comparing like that the top 5. Like I said, if you look at it, the whole every international player, okay, but for those guys, I still think there's, like I said, there's a lot of better skill wise than our top than guys coming out of college and high school now. As far as like I said, complete games. Like I said, I think over here, like I said, we rely too much on athleticism, so we don't even care to look like I said, mid range footwork and all that shit. We don't get that until, like I said, most of all, we don't get that until athletics start declining. We get to the league.
Yeah, but most of the niggas don't get that till they get to the league. Most of the niggas don't get that till they actually in the league. Like you said, there's only a couple. I hate to use SGA because SGA he came up like an American, bro. Like Canada is basically the same fucking shit as America. So he counts as international, but bro, he played AU basketball. He went to fucking Kentucky.
Yeah.
So he's a fucking American basketball player for real. He's an American cultured basketball player.
I mean, hell, even with Giannis, I mean, shit, because Giannis didn't start. Giannis ain't start dominating. Like Giannis been in the league for what?
Yeah, Giannis didn't get good until he was in the NBA. You know,
Right.
He didn't get good until he got to the league. He was very, very raw. You know,
Skinny as hell.
So yeah, man. I don't know. It's just, I guess it's just fun to talk about, I guess, but it's not really much to really talk about. It's like, yeah, they're getting better, but I guess it just, of course, they're getting better. It's now the game is more accessible than it's ever been. They got YouTube now. They can get on YouTube and watch American players do shit. They can watch American players train. It's so much better. They can do so much more shit they could do back then. So much more. Like the game was so much more accessible than it was back then. Let's
just be glad all of them ain't from the same country.
Yeah, it's to be happy they only French, so they only from Serbia.
Yes. So I mean, we should be all right in the 2028 Olympics, which KD says as long as he's healthy, he might be going for his fifth Olympics in the 2028 Olympics. So
and he should, man. He should. I would not be against that at all. He should go for it.
Him and Steph. I think that should be their send off.
Steph is chill. Steph ain't good one. Steph ain't got no reason to play like KD. He's a lifer. Steph, he played one time, bro. You gotta go sit out somewhere.
Well, I mean, I know he plays up in Golden State, but
He ain't a lifer, man. He ain't a lifer. I'm cool. I guess it's gonna be LA, huh?
Yeah, it's in LA. 2028 is in LA.
He got chill, man. KD a lifer, so KD, welcome back. Steph got less than niggas come in, man. That K come in, let that DP come in by that time. You know.
You think DP? I don't think DP in 2028.
Might be shit.
I think your locks are Ant, K. As far as the guards go, Ant, K.
Tyrese. Wait, Tyrese back? I don't know if I bring him back.
I don't know if I'm Tyrese. I don't know if I'm going to go back.
I want to go back from Tyrese. I'm cool. I got hurt. This guy came off an injury still. I'm trying to come back off my injury still. By 28, I have to be good, but I'm still cool.
And by then, is you going to be, like I said, is you going to be playing over Ant and K by that point?
I ain't coming back. I'm Jay Tatum ain't coming back. JT.
Yeah, Tatum.
Cool. I ain't coming back. Even though Kurt gone, nah, I'm cool. So you was there. You was there too. You let that shit happen. I'm cool. I ain't coming back. Then that shit ride.
We'll say that. We can say that for another day too. Break down the roster. But I think KD should definitely be in 2028 for sure.
He should. I agree.
All right. Before we got sidetracked and we lost power. What was the last NBA topic we had?
We talked about the games. Leonard's already talked about. We can skip Luka and the rest. That's not important. Let's talk about Harden. You want to talk about Harden Cavs?
Oh yes. Yeah. Harden. Yes. I'm still slightly leaning Detroit, but I'm right now, bro. Like the way Harden is in Cavs, bro. I've been high on this team all year, but I got them above the Knicks, bro. I got Cavs right now, number 2 in the East, behind Detroit.
I agree with that. I still got it wide open though. I think Detroit has earned enough to be favorites right now. But I am not sold on them right at all, bro. I think that they are very, very beatable.
Who's this? You said Detroit?
Detroit. Yeah, okay. Detroit. All they have is Cade Cunningham on offense, bro. It's like it's Cade or miss on offense, bro. It's just that's not gonna get done in the playoffs. In playoffs, when a game slows down, I've seen it in big games already in the regular season. When it slows down and the defense has time or a day off in between games, and they got a game plan against Cade, it gets very, very hard for this nigga, bro. It's tough, man. They need secondary scoring. They should have went out in the trade deadline and got some secondary offensive perimeter scoring. They didn't do that. I think they will pay for it in the playoffs. But yeah, I agree with that. I think Cleveland should be right now. I think they're favorite right now. I'm the way James had their base playing right now. Jarrett Allen looks like a brand new player. You know, so yeah. Cleveland right now, I think, like I said, Detroit's not earned to be favorites right now in the East, but Cleveland right now is my second. I agree with that.
I'm still like only thing is And I said I don't think it'll be a real issue until it happens. But like I said, close game. Who's gonna take that final shot? You gonna have it in Harden's hand?
Cleveland?
Yeah, you gonna have it in Harden's hand, or you gonna let Mitchell? You gonna let Mitchell ride?
Oh, Spider. Spider, if it's neutral, if James got it going and he's hot, and Spider ain't got it going, of course it's James. But if both are having an okay game, what's Spider?
Right. We shall see. Oof. Cavs right now are the 4th seed. So if they were both win, we would get Cleveland, Detroit in the second round.
That's what the Knicks and them want. That's what they want. Where are Knicks right now? Knicks second right now?
Knicks third.
Who they play in first round?
Right now, if it ended today, they would play Philly in first round.
That's easy for them.
Boston is number 2, but they're a game and a half above New York. So if all top seeds win, the Knicks will play Boston in the second round, and obviously Cavs will play the Pistons.
That'd be interesting, man. What they were saying too, man, is Tatum is definitely coming back this year. It's not a matter of if, but only a matter of when. And I'm not
with that. No.
I get that. I just said the East is wide open. I get it, bro, but this is your career we're talking about, bro. You're still a young guy, bro. Like, you still have hopefully a decade left to play, man. I don't know. Yes. I wouldn't push it coming back this year. I know y'all can, possibly make a run, but I wouldn't do it. I don't think it's worth it this year.
And bro, when he's coming back, you're about to be playing in intense high level basketball, bro. There's no easing back into the games, bro. Like, because more likely I don't think he's gonna be back before the regular season. So you come back.
They say he'll have time to come back and before playoff basketball.
Okay, but even with that, unless you just don't give a fuck about seating or who you playing. I mean, because right now, I mean, you're 5 out behind Detroit, so I don't think they're gonna really care about the number 1 seed. But but you can still fall. You can still fall as low as 4, and then, like I said,
I don't think they care about that. I don't think they care. I think they more so probably care about getting him back and feeling like, okay, I'm about 75% of comfortability. I would not do it though, bro. I would not do it. I get the mindset. Even from him, I get it. You want to come back out there and be with your bros. But I just don't think it's worth it, bro.
Okay, see, all right. I'll say this. We'll say this for long, but just to play, I just had a thought about playing devil's advocate, because basically, in this generation, or say in the old generation, would we have knocked, like I said, a Kobe or somebody who wanted to come back and play early, or not? I won't say early, but like if they were gearing to play, would we have knocked a superstar back in the day coming off ACL injury to come back and play how we is Tatum? I said.
Yeah, I think I would have been like, no, don't do it, bro. Like it's more important. Like we have seasons to look at, not just this season. I can see if this was like the last dance type of thing, but this is not. Like this is not, bro. Like y'all already had that run last year, kind of deal, last dance kind of deal where y'all was trying to get everything done with Kristaps and Drew. Didn't happen. Y'all got them out of here. Got out of here. So this is already this is supposed to be a rebirth year kind of thing. And I get we're better than we're supposed to be, but still, no. We're better than supposed to be. Joe Mazzulla, good job. JB, great job. But no, absolutely not.
But I think that's the only reason he's doing that. If they were floating around the play-in, I don't think he's coming back. But the fact that they're number 2 seed. And then also part of it, he may not ever admit this, but the fact that they're winning without him.
I'm about to say that. Do you think that it's something in him like, damn, bro, I'm losing my team to JB again? Like, not again, but the media is gonna give this team JB. Like
that fucking Brandon Jennings on Gil's Arena, but he's been driving that narrative for a while. He's saying this.
Bro, did you hear? I don't know who said it. It was an ex-player. I think it might have been Boogie Cousins. I forget who it was, but they said this team was never Tatum's team. Every player in the league knew it was JB's team. Every player in the NBA, they said they knew it was his team. They said it was a media team trying to make a Tatum's team. They said all the players knew it was JB. They already knew JB was the top dog there. They said they knew it.
He ain't going. I think that's in his head, bro. And the fact, like I said,
I think it is too. I think it is too.
They won a championship, and he ain't win finals. Yeah,
even if they went around in playoffs, bro, without him, I think it's gonna eat away at him, bro.
Mm-hmm.
I think it is, and the fact that that last year it was so good. He was, I don't know where he finished MVP, but I don't think it was top 5. Now JB might possibly top 5 MVP, but right. Number 6 I think right now. So I think it definitely is eating at him. Like, damn, bro, this thing got the East Conference player of the tournament, or East Conference player, Final Cycle player, Finals MVP. Like, damn, bro, this nigga taking my team.
Yep,
I'm taking his team. Technically, he was the first. It's his team.
But I'm with you. I wouldn't. I'm not risking it.
I would chill.
Very, very much so. But if he does come back, I'm hoping the best. I'm hoping he can, whatever happens, he can finish out healthy. I just don't get hurt.
Yeah, just don't get hurt, man. That's all I'm asking for. All I'm praying for him. Just don't get hurt. And I hope it's worth it, man. I hope it's worth it.
I'm saying if they got to play, if they will happen to fall to number 4 and they got to play Detroit in that second round, that's going to be a physical series. They may win. That's going to be a physical.
Bro, I'm not liking that. Bro. I'm not liking this with this injury at all, bro. But that's what you want to do, and if the doctors clear him, man, I guess. Yeah.
So down to the wire 513. Make sure to give us a follow on everything down to the wire 513. Not sure where Doc went. He popped up a few times, then hopped off. So
yeah, he said he was almost at the crib. I think he's having some issues with his internet as well. And he said his phone was tweaking. He said he's 5 minutes from the crib, so he should be home soon. Hopefully back on soon, guys. If he get back home before you get off, that is.
All right, little last piece of business we got headed to the NFL. NFL has been quite active. Franchise tag deadline was Tuesday. Obviously the Bengals didn't tag Trey Hendrickson for the second year, so he is an unrestricted free agent, can be able to sign wherever he wants to.
Good for him, man. Good for him. I don't want to say the best thing about Bengals too. I mean, like I said, it was just time.
Yeah, I mean, why would I tag him again for $30 million since shit? We already.
Yeah.
Well, the Bengals said they already tried to shop him and couldn't, and they didn't feel like they couldn't get no value.
I think they would have tagged him again. It would have been the same thing. He would just, had that little sitting situation, and it would have probably got hurt again, very early in the season because, when you're old, you don't condition your body right before the season starts. You go try to play against other 300-pounders. Doesn't go very well.
Facts. So hopefully he can go ahead and get the contract. He's seeking elsewhere.
Hopefully he get a nice little 2-3 year deal, man.
Yeah, nothing long term. Long term. A few more players who's been franchise tagged. I'm surprised the Falcons franchise tag Kyle Pitts. I thought they was gonna let him go. But with the tag,
man. I mean, I know he's one of the highest rated tight ends in the league. Like that's the production wise. But coming in, he's supposed to be a generational tight end. I haven't seen that from him.
Yeah, he was, bro. He was drafted before Jamar Chase.
Yeah, he's supposed to be a generational tight end, bro. Generational, like one of the best tight ends ever, like highest graded tight end ever. They coming out of the draft or coming out of the combine. Mm-hmm. So the fact that he's having the career he's having, I'm not saying it's all his fault, because they definitely had some shaky quarterback play there since he's been there. But since year one, he has not been very productive. As far as yards, touchdowns, I haven't seen it, bro. I just haven't seen it.
And this is not just from. I mean, hell, we see it from distance. But if you talk to Falcons fans, they've been highly disappointed with Kyle Pitts during the whole run. So
yeah, I had him in fantasy the first year he was there. I thought he was gonna do big for me. He didn't do anything. So I've been kind of low on him since then. Of course, hoping the best, but
Hey, once those fantasy players, when they fuck you in fantasy, bro, it's like, yeah,
like,
hey,
man,
forget you.
he trash, bro. I ain't fucking him ever again. Of course, he not trash, but it's how you feeling, bro. Like, fuck this nigga. Top pick 2 is like my third round pick, fourth round pick or some shit.
George Pickens he got tagged by the Cowboys, so he'll be set to make $27 million this year if he plays under the tag.
I know he probably pissed. He's looking for that 33 ball, probably somewhere between here.
Yeah, hopefully, man, they can get some type of deal done where he can get to that 30 number. Obviously, I think he's probably shooting a little bit higher, one more for that, but
yeah, I think the last one I got paid was Terry got 33.
Yeah,
He probably want to get 33. Sound down. I think that's a good number for him.
I'll give him 30. I'll give him a little bit more. Like 33.5.
I was about to say I would give him 33, at least 33.
Yeah.
I think he's last year he earned that. Now he is inconsistent. It's contract year, so
true.
I get the Cowboys want to play hardball. I probably want to give him 30. That's why I probably will offer him somewhere in the middle 30 because I was like, look, bro, I know you played well last year, but you're a fucking loose cannon, bro. You don't come in this year and be off the fucking rails. So no, I'll give you 30. For a couple years or 3, however long the deal's gonna be. But nah, I won't come out 33. I'll make work for that shit. Or make it 30 and he can get 33 incentives. But I'm good behavior, my nigga.
33. Yeah, I'm giving 33 because CD got 34. Yeah, you ain't better than CD. So yeah, you get 33.
Nah, you get 30, maybe 31. And you get 2 million incentives. You gotta show up all these games, my nigga. You gotta be a good sport. You can't be doing no bullshit. Can't be in the media saying no fuck shit. You a Cowboy now, man. You can't be in the media doing no fuck shit, bro. That shit goes a long way now.
Facts. And Breece Hall, felt bad for Breece Hall because I do think he could be a productive running back, just not in New York and with the whole situation going. But he got tagged by the Jets, and he'll be making roughly $14 million this year.
I don't feel bad for him for that. At least he getting paid.
It's just team situation for him.
The situation for them sucks, man. They hopefully looking to get a quarterback here soon. Sorry, Justin Fields. No offense to you, but didn't work last year.
Do you think a team especially coming off of what they doing? Is a ACL or Achilles?
No, tibia. When he broke a tibia.
Yeah, that's what it was. Okay, so obviously he got a transitional tag on him, placed on him by the Colts, which basically he can go get an offer anywhere else, and the Colts have a chance to match it. If you're any team, one of these teams who need a quarterback, would you offer Daniel Jones $40 million?
No, I think they knew that. That's why they did this move instead of doing a franchise tag. I think it saved them like $8 million. I know that's not a lot of money, so it sucks. I feel kind of bad if I was him. Like, damn, I balled out last year. I had all the leverage on my side, and I got hurt. Played through that fucking injury for y'all. End up getting worse. I hurt worse, and then missed the rest of the season. Now I'm getting lowballed by y'all. In his mind, probably he's getting lowballed. So yeah, I know it sucks, but if I'm a team out there, I'm not offering any more than that.
I'm not offering more than that too. And like I said, yes, he balled out last year, but he's been in the league for at least 6 years now, and this was his second season where he had a successful season. So I mean, a transitional tag at 37 million, bro. That's right for you, bro. Like obviously, I know you want the security of a longer term contract, but bro, you got hurt. So yeah, I think this is the smart business move, not personal, just smart business move.
It's just smart. You got hurt, and also this is only like you said. First year here, you doing anything, bro? We can't. We want. I want to see it again.
Yep.
And if he wasn't hurt, I'll probably do the franchise tag. I'll probably just give you the full franchise tag instead of giving this bullshit transitional tag. But you get hurt, so I'm gonna try to do it least possible, least investment possible, and then hopefully we can skate away.
All right, and Kyler Murray is got released by Arizona this year. Although Kyler Murray, Arizona will still be paying majority of his contract. So, out of all the teams who needs a quarterback, and I'm just going top of my head now. Obviously, Minnesota, we need a quarterback. Miami needs a quarterback. Jets.
Raiders.
You can toss Raiders in there. I already got the number one pick, but you
Number one pick obviously be Raiders. Guess you could throw the Browns in here. They got Shador. They probably look for somebody to compete with Shador.
Yeah, somebody. But that was just Louis Riddick making sense, basically saying
I heard that earlier. And you don't want to name him a starter, but you want to, if he earns it, of course, like you say, you're gonna give it to him, but you want to make him earn it too.
But those top of my team. So basically, out of all those teams we just named, so Vikings, Jets, Dolphins, Raiders. If you're Kyler Murray, where would you want to rock?
If you're Kyler Murray, you want to go to the Vikings. You want to go to y'all, bro. Y'all have a good infrastructure there. Kevin O'Connell, Jay Jettis to throw the ball to already. Jordan Addison. Y'all have a good running game. Defense is good. I want to go there. Y'all play indoors. Shit. I want to go there. Yeah, I want to go. I want to go back. That'd be my first choice. After that, man, it was slim pickings, bro. I don't know if I know my last choice would be the Jets. My last choice, Kyler Murray definitely be the Jets. My last choice, last choice would be the Jets.
What about What about Vegas? Because now look, I'm just looking at they got Josh Jacobs running back.
I'm about to say Vegas.
They got both the tight ends, Mayer and Brock Bowers. So you
still got Max Crosby down there.
For now, I don't think he will.
Yeah, I'm probably gonna trade him. I mean, the coach seems like him. Because I think with number one pick, unless they plan on trading that pick, which I don't think they're gonna trade that pick. I don't see him being if you keep that pick, you're gonna draft Mendoza. I don't see Kyler being a bridge guy. He's still young enough to be. He wants to be the guy.
True.
So,
I guess we're speaking from Kyler's perspective. So yeah.
He wants to be the guy. So if I'm coming there, y'all getting Mendoza already. I'm Kyler. I'm thinking I'm the guy. So y'all getting him for what? So that's already a bad taste in my mouth.
Mm-hmm.
So yeah, I don't think that'd be a good fit. Unless they're gonna trade a pick.
Yeah, I don't think they'll trade a pick. And like I said, I guess we're speaking from Kyler's perspective. So yeah, he still thinks he can be a franchise guy. So I think that's pretty much obvious. I think the best fit would be Minnesota for his career. But if you're Minnesota, man, yeah, and God bless the kid, but I said when we drafted him, you take Kyler Murray, bro. This puts the nail in the coffin for the J.D. McCarthy experience.
Yeah, it's over. It's over.
And
it may have been over when I fired Questy, whatever his name. How you want to pronounce his name? Jim.
Yeah, yeah.
It might have been over when I fired him. But it might have been over already. Because if he was the main guy that wanted him, he's out the door. All sports is gone. He's already not playing well enough to make any other new supporters. Like O'Connell definitely wasn't a fan of him after the play he played last year. So if the guy who wanted him gone is already out of there, then writing's on the wall, bro.
Yeah, I mean, and the official report was O'Connell. He didn't want to play him because he knew he wasn't ready, but Kessie wanted to play. That's what it was.
So that's what anybody y'all get, bro. Anybody y'all get that's not Malik Willis is a nail in the coffin for JJ. He's gone. Y'all get Aaron Rodgers.
Well, Aaron Rodgers. I don't want Rodgers either.
I wouldn't do that, but maybe that would keep him.
Yeah, because
maybe that would be the only way he could probably, see himself staying there. Because all right, I'll stay under Aaron for a year, learn him, and then.
Yep.
Aaron only got a year here. If he comes here, only got a year, maybe at the max 2, at extreme max 2.
Man, yeah.
So maybe that would be saving grace. But if they get Kyler Murray, Maybe Malik Willis, maybe he'd be maybe a competition for him, maybe more so in his speed to compete with him. Maybe he feel like he can beat Malik out. But they get Kyler, he's out. If they get Tua, I don't think he's beating Tua out.
Geno was the other one. Talk about Minnesota, Geno Smith and Geno. Really, Geno could probably keep him too because Geno.
Yeah, I might say Geno will be the other guy that can come there and get. And you can be, okay, I can maybe beat him out, or I can play behind him for a year or two, and maybe rekindle some shit here once he gets gone, But if they get younger than 30 or 32 younger, it's over. He's out of there.
But if I'm the Vikings, if I'm the front of the Vikings, which quarterbacks out here gives me the best chance to get to Super Bowl?
Right now.
I do still feel we have a Super Bowl roster.
Now. Yeah, right now.
It had to be Kyler.
Yep, I agree.
It would have to be Kyler.
I agree. And I know he's not the most popular guy right now, but I mean, I saw I think it was Bomani talking about it, and a guy he had on this podcast was like they would name quarterbacks, and it was tough to say you rather had a quarterback over Kyler. I was thinking about you know what, maybe he's kind of right. They named. Now I don't say I agree with this guy. They said, would you rather have Kyler Murray or Jalen Hurts?
Would I rather have Kyler Murray or Jalen Hurts?
Yes. I said, what? Are they serious? I didn't think. I thought it was. To me, it's no brainer. I'm going Jalen Hurts. No brainer. If you ask me.
Yeah, like what
no brainer. They said Kyler Murray. I said, y'all fucking minds. Y'all fucking minds. They said Kyler or Baker, and that was a little bit more okay. Maybe now you more in the realm. I probably will lean slightly toward Baker, but I could understand somebody saying Kyler. I can see that. But I was leaning toward Baker personally. And I'm not a Baker fan. I'm not a Baker fan. But the last couple of years, I'm leaning Baker. Maybe it's because Kyler ain't been good in 2-3 years now. I don't know.
Bro, the thing it's not like we haven't seen this before. A team has drafted a quarterback. The rookie is supposed to take over and add keys to the car, and it didn't pan out. Shit, we seen with fucking Garoppolo in New England.
Yeah.
They thought he was on his way out. Nah, Brady kept going to play.
Brady kept going.
And eventually Garoppolo it ended up in San Francisco.
Yeah.
Better career than he probably would have had.
Yeah, it's just crazy when you think about it. They also said they said Daniel Jones or Kyler Murray. I'm like, I Kyler Murray, Daniel Jones, probably
right.
But that's Daniel Jones has not been historically good, so that's not saying much. You know what I'm saying? So it's like Kyler's a tricky one, man. He's tricky because he is uber talented, but he's like you said, he's small. Yep. He's injury prone, man. So you need definitely need a good line around him because he ain't gonna be fast forever. He is very fast though, but how fast he's gonna be after come off the injury, we don't know. It's very tricky, man.
That and wow. Our weapons are. I always had to think for a minute because I was like, Arizona does have decent weapons, but overall, our weapons are better than what Arizona has. So
yeah, overall,
I would hope that would cut down on him having to run the ball, having to run.
I'm about to say, how's Arizona's line? Their line isn't that good, is it? Because when I watch them play, I feel like he's always running for a second line.
Yeah, his line was kind of suspect, but our line isn't the best either.
I'm about to say our line ain't that good, but it's probably better than theirs. But
yeah,
tricky one, man. Kyle's a tricky one. He's a tricky one. But I mean, for this year, I would definitely, if I'm any contender out there that's iffy my quarterback, I would definitely take a flyer on him because he's gonna be league minimum.
I'm going Kyler. Like I said, I hope that's what the Vikings end up doing, and obviously the thing is, let's say if Kyler Murray ends up leading us to an NFC Championship game,
that's a win. That's a win.
And like, are we going to Sam Darnold him again? No, we're probably going to keep Kyler Murray. Yeah, we learned that mistake the hard way. So
yeah, I'm gonna pay him that $50 million, whatever, $155, whatever he wants.
And at that point, whatever happened with Jason McCarthy, hey, I'm rolling with it. If you want to stick around and sit behind Kyler just in case he get hurt, cool. If he asks for a trade, cool.
Yeah.
I'm rolling
with that. I'm with that.
So, but yeah, at this point, I'm all about keeping Jay Jettis happy, and I know if we don't get this shit right, it's a wrap.
Y'all get somebody in here. Y'all can't go into the season with J.J. McCarthy as third quarterback. I know that much.
It's a wrap. He's been throwing.
Sure.
Just been throwing kind of shade all season. So.
Oh man!
All right, last thing. Have we seen the last? Have we seen the last of Stephon Diggs in the NFL? Obviously, he got released by the Patriots. He has the court case and everything pending. Do you think this is the last? We've seen the end of Stephon Diggs in the NFL.
I'm gonna say no. I'm gonna say he gets one to two more chances. He is coming down to the end of his career, though. I will say that he is coming down to the end. He's gonna get one. Like I said, one or two more teams to give him a chance, but yeah, after that's over.
Yeah, I think hopefully he beats his court case. But yeah,
what's the case over?
It was supposed to be domestic, something like domestic
violence.
violence.
Okay, yeah, okay, I remember.
Yeah, so hopefully everything with that goes well, works out in his favor. But yeah, if he beats that, yeah, I do think he'll get picked up somewhere else. But I don't think he'll get picked up as a number one anywhere. He's going to go somewhere and.
Oh no, those days are gone.
At best, be a number. Yeah, because they were talking about Drake May doesn't have a number one receiver. It's like
he never did.
Right. No, knock to Stephon Diggs, but like he ain't having a number one type year up there, and they still.
That was the problem with their offense. They didn't have anybody that could take top off the defense. That was the issue. So yeah, he didn't have number one. Shout out Diggs though, man. Both Diggs. Yeah. All three I did. I think it's three brothers. Both Diggs in the NFL. Shout out to
All right. Let me refresh the headlines. Oh no! Before we get off here, rest in peace, Lou Holtz.
Damn, I didn't see that.
Yeah, he passed away earlier today, age of 89. Even though you hated my Buckeyes, Lou, you was talking shit about my Buckeyes. You were part of my college football childhood, watching you on TV growing up. So, man, rest in peace to the great Lou Holtz. Condolences to the Holtz family and everyone impacted by his loss.
Facts, man. Facts. RP.
All right. With that being said, brother, I think that's all we got for this week's episode of Down to the Wire 513. Doc didn't get back, John, so I ain't get a chance to ask him. We got one more matchup at Duke, North Carolina this weekend.
We do, man. He just texted and said he ain't coming back on. You gotta get a little Josh right. He just hit the message. He hit the group chat.
Wilson is Wilson back before the ACC tournament?
He said he wants to come back for this game. I'm not sure. I haven't seen any headlines. So he said he wants to come back for this Duke game. So we'll see if he come back around. We'll see.
Hope he does. But yeah. So in the regular season for the bigger conference tournaments is this Saturday. Like I said, topping it off with Duke, North Carolina, Texas Tech, and BYU. It's a nightcap later on that night. So yeah. Then conference tournaments begin next week, and 2 weeks from Thursday. Be the second round.
Kick off of the March Madness tournament.
So make sure y'all keep up to date. Follow us on everything Down to the Wire 513. We will have our Down to the Wire 513 bracket challenge as we do each and every season. So make sure y'all can be locked for that. And we appreciate y'all rocking out with us as always. For the good brother Fly Man Ran, Josh Doc Evans, Steve Taryn Blend has been Down to the Wire 513, episode 415. Y'all have a safe, blessed rest of the week. We'll catch y'all next week, y'all. We out.